Hello everybody, Dajmin here, welcome back to Oxygen Not Included, where I think everything's actually going pretty well. As we jump back in, yeah, we're still good and we're paused. I have to remember to send them all to bed. So yeah, we should be generating enough oxygen to keep everyone alive. This is good. I actually think we'll cancel that now as well because we don't need to. Let's fast forward through this. So I don't really know what else we need to do right now. Next thing on the list I said last time was a proper water pump. Oops. So we'll work on that. Our research should be pretty much done for that. But to be honest, other than that we should be off to the races. So, better food? Should that be the next thing? No one's really getting stressed, so I'm not too worried about decoration or anything yet. No one is dying of food poisoning, which is also good. We definitely need a real toilet. So maybe we should work on that first. So that requires, let's say, the sanitation research. So we are going to need a proper computer. How big is the computer? How big is the supercomputer? Let's ignore that for the time being. Dig through here a little bit further. So yeah, our oxygen generation is out of control. This CO2 is going to be a problem in the future, but we're good for now. Do we get a new duplicant this episode? We should have a new one. It's good. Research is done. Sweet. So before anyone does anything else, let's get this set up. Liquid pump. Stick it here. And again, we're going to want two things. The first thing I'm going to do is the little trick for these algae things. We're going to need power down to this too. So let's work on... get the infrastructure in place first, right? That'll need to come up here for our toilet. I think that'll do for now. Stuff it. That's plenty. Let's get researching. I guess advanced research, which we need now. That's new. It's okay. Not too worried about any of this. It might be a good idea to... Excuse me, we should be generating... I thought it was one of these per 5 duplicants. It's close. We're not quite breaking even, but it's close. Don't really care about that. Let's get some of this prioritized. It's not going as quickly as I thought. Actually, let's get all the digging prioritized. Cool. Go! So next, what do we want? Ideally, I want my toilet up here. My little gimmick that I tried, or that I was running with, I think they've fixed. I can no longer rely on that. So let's get some more algae terrariums in here as they go. We might as well just fill this entire space up. That'll do. You. So we're out of power again. Why is this battery not... We're not demanding that much power from it, are we? Is it just too much food? Is that the problem? How much organic stuff do we need? We've got 40,000 calories. We don't need any more. That's why we have no power. Let's get another battery. Because once the water pump kicks in, we'll definitely need that. Eventually we'll replace this with better batteries. Oh, we're on speed 2 rather than speed 1. Oops. That's why it looked like everyone was going crazy. Cool. So actually once we've got these 3 installed, and I am going to prioritize them. Once these 3 are in, we'll take this one out, and we should be doing more than enough oxygen. At first I used to think it was 1 terrarium per duplicate, which kind of made sense to me, but who knows. But I need to take this one out because we need to put a lip here. For anyone who doesn't know, I don't know if it counts as like I don't think it's an exploit as such. But the way that it works, you can have them self-water, I guess. Which is exactly the way we want to do it. By if I put that there, will they be able to get out? Let's find out. Right, assemble that. Will you be able to jump from there to the ladder? To the ladder. Can you? We'll find out if Dajmin here gets stuck. Yes. Perfect. So I mean that should be that's a ton, absolute ton of oxygen, right? So next on the list, power this bad boy. Cool. While we're at it, we might as well install the plumbing that I'm going to use. Oh. Can we do it this way? We can't actually. I'll need to dig out some more. Not a big deal. We want to dig this out. Skill ups everywhere. Cool. So there's our supercomputer. How big? Ooh, it's gonna touch the toilet, and I'm not sure how I feel about that. Too bad. We need it. So this area is turning into a complete nightmare. I don't like it in the slightest. I can't wait to get this liquid properly installed. Nighttime. Alright. Can live with that. So what else do we want to do? We're going to need a bed for our next duplicant, so I guess it makes sense to at least extend that a little bit. This needs to take everything. I want to prioritize the building of this, and then we might need to. I don't care what you're eating. Honestly, it doesn't bother me. We might need to replace this copper ore with tile, but we'll see. And research for tomorrow. Don't really need any of it. There's no basic stuff that we particularly benefit from. That said, can we start this without the computer? It will actually let us do it, just won't complete. That's cool. Ventilation. I have never got to the stage where I actually need ventilation or power management. Although the bigger batteries might help long term too. So let's at least just start the sanitation research. And fast forward through the rest of this night. So we're going to need things like refrigeration. That's on the list. But so far so good. So my ultimate plan is to have, I'll remove this and I'll put hand sanitizers on the first part of every section. So they're going to be very, very clean duplicates. That's probably overkill, but you know what? Tough. I've still not yet experienced the full power of ridiculous germs. And I've read quite a bit about it. Okay, that. We need metal. Metal again. Wow. Where's my priorities? Man, the UI design in this is awesome. I thought, I've never checked before, but yeah, I thought priority lists would be on, excuse me, is that a deconstruct? Nope. Is it a harvest? I want to destroy it. How do I get rid of this? How do I get rid of it? It's gonna fall through here anyway, so it doesn't really make much difference. This is all fine. So that's the thing, this is the system that we want. Basically what happens is this will fill up with water, but only up to the level of the vent. And the awesome part about that is it means that these will never need to be manually watered ever again. Why would you not prioritize everything in the row? Come on, dude. It still says insufficient oxygen. We've generated 57 when we've used 87. It's close. Get this done. There we go. And now we can look at our plumbing. Because it now shows you where the water's going. But we need an output first. Hurry up. Hurry up. There we go. You get to watch the water. The one thing that they did start doing... Yeah, you see that not all the water is getting along here. The pump's not necessarily strong enough to fight against gravity. And that's going to get really annoying when it comes time to do the late game stuff. But, again, priorities. As you can see, the water's starting to come in, and these will just generate oxygen forever. Peachy. So yeah, so far so good. So what should be in our next step actually? We're literally about to get a new duplicant. Nope, cancel that, cancel. Cancel. Deconstruct you first of all. I said that I was going to move them further apart. You, and then you. This is our bedroom. Hopefully they're going to prioritize this. Cool. Now I understand that these also require water. At the same time, I'm not going to be doing that. I didn't realise they would collect water from here. That's kind of cool. Or are they sweeping? I can't. Nah. Doesn't matter. But yeah, as we need more oxygen, we can just extend this. And we'll be good. Short term, at least. So yeah, it's all going pretty good so far. We have tons of oxygen. I think the report's going to be in our favour this time. We were only 12 kilos short before. We're going to be way ahead this time. Not even a little bit worried. And there's our new duplicant. So before I go in there, what do we need? Pause. Right, so we don't really need any... Someone who's good at aid would be a benefit, but no, we don't really need a cook. Composting, research, don't really need any of that. So is it tinkering? Someone who's good at tinkering would be good. Someone who's a fan of sweeping, or I don't know. Let's see what we've got on offer. The fact that I can't move this window is kind of annoying. So what have we got? Creativity and medicine. This is good. Binge eating, stress response, not great. Cooking, medicine, tinkering. You are like the perfect person for us. Smaller, 0.2% bladder change, not that significant, I hope. Or does it get worse per cycle? Is that like it gets 0.2% worse per cycle as the game goes on? That would be horrible. It's really between Gossman and Max here. Let's go for Max. And I did get someone leaving a comment saying they wanted to be added. And I apologise if the pronunciation of this is wrong. But it is Calliope. Excuse me. Calliope. Thank you. What's with the lag keyboard? Cool. Print. Welcome to the colony. Also, I wonder where our colour had gone for a second. So welcome aboard, Calliope. I don't know. I apologise, but I think it's Calliope. Correct me if I am wrong here. So... is there anything that we can do with that carbon dioxide? I don't think so. Let's also build that out, just in case some urine passes down here. We don't want it dripping onto everything else. Cool. So that's good. We're peachy. I'm really hoping this is going to stop pumping water soon too. Because the way that I understand it, it should never go higher than itself. So I'm hoping it'll stop drawing water any second now. Any second now. Any minute now. Any time. Anytime. Oh, is that research complete been up there since all time? Hey Abe, why are you idle? What's next on our list then? We don't have any decoration. There's nothing else that we particularly need. We've got enough beds. No, there's not really. Until that research completes, we don't really need anything else. How about you start dealing with this roof? That's going to be a thing that has to happen. And we'll set that there too. There you go, Abe. Well done. Make yourself useful. I will also put a storage compactor here, just for more sweeping. Can probably remove these later on. We're going to need the, well, I was going to say we need the metal, but maybe we won't. I might also go in here for water pumping, because first of all, there's not much water here, and secondly, fighting against gravity is a pain. So if I can come from the top and just let gravity do its thing, it might even use less power. Would not surprise me in this game. Oh, Abe is on it. Let's sweep that up as well. Yeah, the water pump's going to run out before we can start purifying it and pumping it back in. That's fine. I can't be too mad. Sweet. And that's us. That's going to be the end of this episode too. And I think we've made some decent progress. We now have... How much power do we have? Both those batteries are charged. That should hopefully last us through the night. Yeah, I think we're doing alright. So thank you very much for watching. If you've enjoyed the video, please think about dropping me a like. Leave me a comment, as always, if you want to have your name added to the list of future duplicants. And of course, subscribe if you want to see more in the future. But until next time, don't forget to be awesome.